Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So for this particular video, I will again talk about some political stuff, which I know a lot of people tend to avoid, but I personally don't mind it. I will post a link down below for my second channel where we talk about movies and such. But of course, I'll also give a quick shout out for Alphas as well. If you want to see some gaming related content. Okay, I'll be referring to this one individual whom I spoke about quite a few times already by this point. But for the video I'll be talking about this time around, and yes, of course, he just wants to talk about the fact that it's appalling that a lesbian woman was elected for mayor in some city and some place, and that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he seems to be really having a grudge against lesbians for some reason, which seems weird. But okay, let's get into it. Oh yeah.
Supreme Court had no jurisdiction to rule over marriage, let alone the fact that, again, I repeat, they have no right to make law.
How do you know that? No, seriously, how do you know that exactly? How does someone being a lesbian equal to not having the right to make law? Like they have no idea what they're doing? How does that mean that? What does your sexual orientation have to do with anything? This is extremely stupid. So again, what are you talking about?
But we live under a lawless administration. We live with a president that says he has a pen and a phone. He bypasses Congress, he tramples on the Constitution, tramples on the Declaration, tramples on separation of powers, tramples upon the rule of law.
Again, what does that even mean? How do you know this? How do you know that that's going to happen if a lesbian is elected mayor somewhere? So that means she wants to destroy law. That means she has no idea what she's doing. Again, I'm confused. What does that even mean? This makes no sense. What does homosexual orientation have to do with anything exactly? It's so dumb.
But you know what? There's going to be a new sheriff in town come January 2017. But I'll tell you what, meanwhile, we got a battle before us. And I just want to go back to something.
I always find it really funny that these homophobes always feel like they're threatened somehow. The fact that somebody from the LGBT plus community would have some kind of power when it comes to politics in some kind of shape or form, like their white left is under attack. But again, what does that mean? What are you talking about?
David Welch said when he talked about how few people vote. Let me tell you the good news. The good news is there are more of us than there are of them.
The good news is that there's more of us than of them. How would you know that? No, seriously, that's a genuine question. How the hell would you know that? Do you go to like every single house and ask, are you a lesbian? Do you like pussy? Do you like eating carpet? Like, this makes no sense. And I find it really creepy that you care enough who she sleeps with.
The bad news is the us have been AWOL. And we cannot continue to be.
Another thing that I found funny in a rather moronic sort of way is that these individuals are acting as if that they're going to be replaced somehow. So, okay, the fact that there's a lesbian mayor somewhere translates to that your people, the Christians, will be replaced. I don't know how that means that, okay, but again, that's confusing because just because someone swings a certain way does not mean that someone like you specifically is going to be replaced by them. How does that mean that exactly anyway? Again, like I just said a moment ago, this seems awfully confusing when you think about it, but okay, go on.
I repeat again, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, people mourn. If the righteous are not running for office, if the righteous are not even voting, What is left?
What the fuck are you talking about? You acting like as if certain laws will be removed somehow. I don't get how that's going to be possible. Your rights aren't going to be replaced. Nobody else's rights are going to be replaced. You can still practice your religion even if there's a lesbian president. That doesn't mean that anything's going to be removed. Christ.
The wicked electing the wicked.
What does that mean? I know I already asked that already, but what does that mean? How is supporting lesbians mean you're wicked? How is being a lesbian mean she's wicked? What do you mean? How that okay, being a supporter of somebody who's lesbian, that isn't inherently bad. To be a good or bad person has nothing to do with the individual's sexual orientation. That's completely irrelevant to the situation. You're just making shit up because you're scared of change. I'm over 100 years old, and they don't bother me. I'm really old. I'm older than you are. And yet, you're the one that's acting like an old bat here. You old shit. I mean, seriously, what the hell?
And we get what we deserve. I'll tell you what, it is appalling that in a city like Houston,
What is so appalling about having a lesbian in office somewhere? What's so appalling about a woman, a lesbian woman, running for mayor? What's so appalling about having a lesbian in politics? What's so bad about it? You still didn't explain nothing exactly. There's nothing inherently wrong with having someone like this in charge. You're just scared of change. That's all this is. You might have escaped Cuba, but you didn't leave. But Cuba didn't leave you. Come to think about it, it seems like communism when you think about it.
right in the middle of the Bible Belt, we had a homosexual mayor. Why? Because too many people have been sitting in their pews or sitting at home.
I find it hilarious that these individuals left Cuba. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily Cuba, just any place that has a government that's basically ruling over them with an iron fist, aka communism. But they sure as shit don't mind bringing that to America and use that kind of dictatorship against somebody just for being different. There's so much hypocrite here. This is very hypocritical. You think about it. You can't just pick and choose when you want to follow and claim that's what the other side is doing. Ugh, Christ, this is so dumb. It really is stupid when you think about it.
Business about separation of church and state. Did you know that separation of church and state is not in the Constitution or in the Declaration? It's a lie.
All right, that's where his clip ends, folks. Yes, I do believe that church and state should be separate, of course. Again, it just goes into what I just said a moment ago. These people claim that they're against fascism, they're against communism, they're against, you know, socialism and stuff like that. You get the point here. But they will show love to use those kinds of stuff against the LGBT plus community and then turn around and claim that's what they're doing. No you, no you, no that's you, no you, no you, no you, no you, no you. This seems really hilarious when you think about it. So there you go, I reckon. Anyway, folks, that would be it for now. I just thought I'd just do this real quick here because like I promised, I'm attempting to be a bit more frequent with this channel. I'm just attempting to do something here, of course. And yeah, I know when it comes to my uploading schedule on this channel, it's bad. It's pretty bad. I should really fix that, of course. I really realize that. I get really sluggish when it comes to uploading any videos on this channel, so I am attempting to make an effort here. Anyway, I guess until next time, I suppose. So I appreciate the watch. So thanks for watching. Take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later. Oh yeah.